Good morning, everyone. You can see I'm basically homebound again. Weak. Went for a nice walk yesterday. It wasn't that long. I can't go for long walks because it costs me like days in bed. Today is another day of phone call after phone call after phone call. I started my phone calls at 8 this morning. 10:42. I'm actually taking a break because I need to take a nap. Okay. Dermatomyositis. All I know about it. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm a patient. It's an inflammatory disease that doctors really know about. It's hard to diagnose. So I don't know how long I've had it because I know I've had muscle spasms and aching muscles for about a couple of years now. And I was diagnosed March of 2024. And now I'm feeling the effects of it. My weight has dropped dramatically. I will post a picture. You will be able to see it, how much weight I've actually lost. A ton of weight. I'm about 117 pounds now. Yeah, about 117 pounds. Excuse me as I grab a tissue. I'm sorry. A little under the weather. Yeah, about 117 pounds. And I just feel extremely weak. I used to be about 168. I had muscle on me. I was ripped. Now I'm just wasting away a little by little by little. And I feel like I'm just being ignored by the healthcare system. Exactly what's happening. I feel very bad for what happened to the CEO of United Healthcare. Well, I basically feel bad for his family. If he had children and a wife, it's sad. It's very sad. But these are the extremes that people go to when their needs are not met, and they should be met. We pay for healthcare for a reason, not to constantly get denied. And if you have an HMO companies pay their doctors to not test you for certain things. That sucks. I'm dealing with a condition that, one, it's rare. Two, there's no cure. Three, I have to live with this. And in turn, four, it will take me out. It will literally leave me crippled if I don't get the proper treatment, which is just immunosuppressants and steroids. That's all they can give me. That's it. Other than that, I've been denied IVIG, which works in a lot of patients. They give me the most cost-effective one because that's what healthcare companies do. Before they give you the good stuff, let's give them this trashy shit and see if it works for him. If it doesn't, then we'll give him the good stuff. After he's like down to 60% of muscle weakness. Like, I don't understand this. Like, it sucks. I've been on immunosuppressants for a month and some change now. They suck. I've been extremely sick. And I've dropped down weight from 125 down to 116 in 4 days. How is that possible? 4 days. The one thing I've heard is that usually there's something underlining. There's usually an underlining cancer that's associated with myositis or dermatomyositis. Because that I know of, we have dermatomyositis, polymyositis, inclusive body myositis, and there's, I think, another form or two more forms that I'm not familiar with. I'm only familiar with dermatomyositis and inclusion body myositis and polymyositis. The majority of people that get dermatomyositis are usually women, more susceptible to getting it than men. It just sucks that it's so rare. So there's not a lot of research on us. If it's rare, they don't, they're not going to put a lot of funding into something that's very rare. So that's what makes it like shitty. Now, I know Peter Frampton suffers myositis, and he has a foundation, but one person can only do but so much. You know what I mean? It's understandable. It's understandable and it's not understandable. It's understandable to the point I understand that you need the money for the research. You need funding to keep the research going. The point I don't understand is who gives a shit about money when you're thinking about saving a life? But there's no money in a cure. Money's in the medicine. So who cares about a cure, right? Oh, that's my little one. Hi, Beatrice. Hi. She's a spunky little one. She's my youngest. She's a couple months. She's a cuddler. She loves to just sit on people's laps during filming and just literally, she's a cuddle bunny. She loves, if you just happen to walk into the bathroom, trust me and believe, she will literally sit on your lap. She does. She will literally sit on your lap. She's very intrusive like that. But she's adorable. I love that she cuddles. And she loves to purr. She also can't meow. She squeaks. She doesn't know how to meow. So when she sees bugs, like an ant or a spider, she looks at me and squeaks and points it out because she can't meow. She's a dope cat. I love her. We have an older cat who's my queen. She's 5 years old. And if you hear noise behind me, it's the seagulls. They're calling for me. Yeah, I feed every animal known to man out here. I live in the Hamptons. And I have a tendency of feeding everything. Deers, hawks, crows, seagulls. Doesn't matter. And then I feed them and they follow me everywhere I go. I don't know. I've in the past couple of years, I've grown to respect God's creatures more than his human beings. Because in all honesty, human beings kind of suck. Human beings really suck at this point right now. Hi, Beatrice. Yeah, I have more faith in animals than I do humanity at this point. And it's sad because it shouldn't be like that. My faith should be on humanity, but it's hard. And we see what humans do. We have the capability of doing so much more, but yet that's all that matters. Yeah, it's probably why everybody's struggling now, going nuts now. I could care less about money. Money's never been an object that I thrive for. I just wish I had time. I wish I had a genie. That'd be the first thing I wish for. Everybody wishes for money. Not me. Not this guy. I wish for time. Time. Because time is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and will never be defeated. He can never be defeated. And we're all on borrowed time at that. That's the sad part. We're all on borrowed time. People think that they're going to live forever. I got to make as much money as possible before I die. Who gives a shit? You know, there are people out here dying and suffering from illnesses, diseases, starvation. But the world only cares about the dollar. Sad. I've always seen life like that. The beauty in life. I prefer to live in a cabin with no plumbing, no electricity, nothing. And I'll survive. I'll thrive off the land. Make an outhouse. Everything is there for you. Food, shelter, and possibility. That's it. It's the only thing you need. Food, shelter, and possibility. And you can do all that with nothing. You can go into the woods with nothing, and literally, you could build a whole village by yourself with just some basic tools. And that's my plan. Before this thing takes me out and makes me into a full cripple, yeah, off grid. I'll talk to my wife about it. I think we need to do that. Go off the grid. We're both at that age of time. Yeah, it's definitely about that time. But hopefully I'll talk to you guys a little later. My body's hurting right now. I need to, toke up a little bit more and probably make a protein shake, take a nap. My kitties are going to come lay down with me. Until next time, stay golden, guys.